The mind will find what it's trained to look for. There are a bunch of women with red flags, but focusing on them, you distract yourself from the green flag women who are worth your time. Similarly, the loser always focuses on the mistakes, problems and obstacles instead of solutions, chances and possibilities. The role that your mind plays in shaping your reality is crucial because it directly projects it. There's a quote that says, "You don't believe what you see what you already believe." And this is absolutely true. There are also many girls with green flags. They might be a bit less noticeable and less popular, but that's no excuse to go around complaining about how girls are this or that. Instead, change your perspective and become sharp and ruthlessly unavailable to women with red flags to create space for someone of high quality to enter your life. I'll share 7 green flags that you should always look out for. But first, you must become a high-quality person. This way, you can recognize the green flags as well as the red ones and keep a high-quality girl. By the end of this video, I'll also share 3 bonus factors that aren't guaranteed signs of a quality woman, but in most cases, they are. If you notice them, it's likely she possesses many of the first 7, so listen closely. Thing number 1. Stays off modern norms. It is extremely hard, even for the man, but you have to understand something very clearly. Every woman, no matter how strong, independent, and capable she is perceived or presents herself, inevitably gravitates towards the man she's with. The extent of her submission depends on how truly strong, capable, and self-developed that man is. However, if you find a woman who doesn't have social media, doesn't follow the latest fashion trends, doesn't chase a career and doesn't behave like the majority, that's a huge green flag. Because it is more likely that such a woman possesses qualities like sweetness, motherhood, and nurturing, which have practically become extinct in this new age era. And for every real man, there is no question of who you will pick. Rather, it doesn't need another provider, protector, and leader in his closest circle. So many female figures shaped by the modern world are simply invisible to him. Thing number 2. Limited social media. Beneficial for everybody, but for women especially because they are born followers. As their minds are more easily manipulated or convinced into something, it's very beneficial for you if you find a girl who limits or directs her use of social platforms. Despite this leaving a space to follow a man, it's also a clear sign that her life doesn't revolve around meaningless things. It would be best if she doesn't have it at all. But as the social platforms are not bad for their existence, but the people use them in the wrong way. If she limits herself or follows spiritual, self-improvement, motherhood content, or content that is appropriate for a girl, that is a huge green flag. Thing number 3. Proper role models. She is a product of everyone she has followed. Here, I don't mean only who her parents are or what her family's relationship is, but more importantly, who does she look up to? You don't even need to ask a girl that. When you look around, it's absolutely clear that the majority of women have the wrong role models. From boss babes to huge ego girls, it's very hard for women to pick the right role models. But dating a high-quality man demands something more valuable than a huge ass, high level of admiration, or successful social media life. There is no question of whom will you date, an OnlyFans star or a pretty girl you meet in the library. If there is, it's clear that you have wrong role models in the first place. Thing number 4. Good friendship circle. A golden quote is, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." No human being is an exception to this, nor are women. Rather, it is more impactful on a woman because of her followers' nature. Birds of the same feather flock together. If their girlfriends gossip, cheat on their boys, and party every weekend, you'd be a complete fool if you think she's different, or if you think that you will change her. Also, accepting a woman whose friends are trash is allowing trash to enter your space. And for a valuable man, there is no complaint about spending time, attention, and energy on low-quality things. Thing number 5. Clean past. The cleaner her past, the greener her flag. It is also not hard to decide which girl you will pick. One who slept with 50 men or one who slept with one or none. Also extremely hard to find, as in the modern world it's considered as a right for everyone to choose what is he doing. But one neglectable thing that everyone who listens to the modern world misses is there are no rights without responsibility. It goes much deeper, but for a particular case. She can sleep with as many partners as she wants. That's her right. But the reason she will be unnoticed and invisible to a high-quality man, as she should be for you as well, is her responsibility. If you listen to Jordan Peterson, you'll often hear about how many women experience a crisis in their 30s and regret how they spent their youth. Now, they struggle to find a man to build a family with. This is the result of using rights while neglecting responsibilities. Thing number 6. Supportive nature. Behind every successful man, there is a great woman. Even for me, it was hard to realize, but imagine having someone who takes care of your needs that are not your primary focus, but are crucial for your existence and life. What you'll eat, how you'll dress, and the environment you live in. Every great champion and championship team has behind them a team of experts, coaches, nutritionists, and fans. The champion provides resources, but without their work and dedication, that success will be unimaginable. The misconception arises because in the modern era, women don't want to be slaves, but they don't understand. Every coach is trained and skilled in their role as a coach and doesn't think about putting on a jersey and stepping onto the field. Instead, they contribute in their area of expertise to the best of their ability, which leads to a championship outcome. Thing number 7. Nurturing. Building on the previous point, when a woman is in harmony with her nature, her nurturing qualities, skills, and abilities shine through her. This is her natural ability, and it goes far beyond simply bandaging a wound or placing a compress on your forehead. After a long and exhausting day, with her energy, aura, and approach combined with her healing abilities, it won't take long before you are fully recharged and ready to face the next challenges with full strength. So if you find a woman who is not ashamed of embracing her feminine side and characteristics, you should act according to your masculine characteristics and approach her without hesitation. Now, we go over 3 bonus points that can drastically help in finding a girl who fulfills the previous 7, or most of them. Bonus number 1. Respecting the God. Whether you believe it or not, respect for God is rare in today's world. In this context, if a girl respects God, it's very likely that she also stands apart from the norms and values of today's society. I'm not saying it's impossible without God, nor that it's guaranteed with Him. But everything you see around you nowadays is completely contrary to the teachings of any holy book or any faith. You can see the results and the state of things worldwide, and you decide which side is the right one. Bonus number 2. Shy and humble, or open and wild. Although this is not a guarantee either, because women are not naturally direct. In an era that promotes and advocates for female strength, power, and influence, a girl who doesn't post bikini pictures on social media, doesn't strive to spend money endlessly, and doesn't chase popularity is more likely the kind of woman with whom the future, a relationship, and marriage are more promising, harmonious, and stable. Bonus number 3. Strong family relationship. Everything begins in family. One of the main characteristics of today's world, hidden behind the name of freedom, love, acceptance, and rights, is the fight against the family. Because strong families produce strong, good, and mature individuals who are not easily manipulated or controlled. However, we cannot choose our families, and there are many examples where bad people come from good families, and vice versa. Still, if a girl grew up in a healthy family, it is very likely that she learned what true values are, how to respect the man she's with, and what her role is in the home, relationship, and life. Children learn by watching. This video exposes a lot of controversy to the modern world and may be taken down, but remember that as a man who fulfills his roles, life will bring you many battles, especially nowadays. There is neither mercy nor softness for you. Fighting and disagreeing over unnecessary things with the woman you are with are the last thing you need. So seek one who will bring you peace. Love yourself and strive to become the best version of yourself. So subscribe to the channel in order to rise as a man, learn about female nature and how to drive them insanely.